Hello everyone, this is Johannes and you are watching Board Gaming Ramblings, and today we are taking a look at Die Quacksalber von Quedlinburg, or some pronunciation variant of that which should sound German because it's a German game and I don't speak German. I'm not gonna try. It's Die Quacksalber von Quedlinburg in a Norwegian English way of speaking German. This is a game that I never heard about before it suddenly got nominated for the Kennerspiel des Jahres. It's just popped out of nowhere like, this is a game. And it's probably maybe gonna win a prize because it's a Kennerspiel nominee. And I had to order it, but it's in German, so I had to print a lot of things in English. I don't like printing things, I like playing games in English, but this is okay because I really wanted to play this game and see how it was and tell you guys about Die Quacksalber von Quedlinburg. I'm gonna try not saying the name of the game so many times because I don't know how to pronounce it. This is a bag builder. This is a game which is a push-your-luck game where you are quacks trying to make potions and be cool because you try to do things with the potions and try to be awesome. So in this game you are trying to make great potions to get points, to get more ingredients and coins for your next potions, to get points and rubies to get better potions and then make more potions to get more points so that you can make potions to get points. This is a game about points. Trying to get the most points is the most important thing in this game. Before I tell you what I think about it, let's get down. I will give a brief overview about how you play this game and then we come back up and see what I think about Die Quacksalber von Quedlinburg. In Die Quacksalber von Quedlinburg you are a quack. Not like a duck, not like Daffy Duck or Donald Duck or something like that. No, you're a quack doctor. Gonna make quack potions for quack people in Quedlinburg, the city where you are Quedling. I don't know what this city is called, Quedlinburg, but it's the city of Quedlinburg. In this game, you are playing 9 rounds of action, awesome potion making stuff. Every round is played the same, so I'm gonna tell you how one round is played out. And that's basically how the game is played. So, first off, in every round you're gonna see what the mysterious fortune teller have to tell you. So you will pick one of the fortune teller cards, the first one on the deck. It's gonna have something written in German so far, so you have to translate it or just print out something that tells you what it's in English. So, this is gonna give you a bonus. All the players, all these cards are positive either for everyone or for the player in the last space or stuff like that. So everybody's gonna get something positive in the beginning of each round. And then we come into the meat of the game where we will make our potions. This is a bag building game like Orleans or like Altiplano, but this is also a push your luck game. So you can draw how many pieces you want from this bag, but you're drawing one on one. So how this game works is like this. I draw a piece, boom. This is a white piece. These are the pieces you don't want. But this is a white piece with the number 3 on it. So what happens then is that you see my droplet figures in the middle here. I'm gonna count 3 places. 1, 2, 3. And put down my piece. And now I can continue to pull pieces or I can stop. Probably I will not stop. That would be a horrible turn. I get another white one and it's a 1. So I will do 1. The thing I don't want is to get more than 7. I can have 7 of the white ones, but if I get more, my potion explodes and it's probably gonna be horrible. So let's draw something else from this bag. It's another one. This is the beginning of the game. You have a lot of the white pieces in the beginning of the game. I still have 3, 4, 5. The biggest one I have in my bag now is a 2, so I can still draw and I get another one. Now it's starting to get really... Can I draw more? I have 3, 4, 5, 6. I can draw a 2. There's 2 pieces in the bag. I can't look in the bag. Let's see. I'm gonna drag another piece. It's a 1. I did survive. It's 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I can't drag anything more, or I could pull more. That would be pushing my luck, which you can't do in this game, as it's a push your luck game. And by this point, once everybody is finished, you do this simultaneously, and you are done with the beginning of the round. And now you see who has gotten to the biggest scoring field. In this example, I only have gotten to the number 1 scoring field. You can see, let's take this off here and I can show you. You can see that there are fields here with different points, and some of them have rubies and they have numbers on them. So in this example, I got to number 1. If I am the person who have gotten the farthest on this and due to the scoring, I will roll a die and I will get the bonus on here. I can get some new pieces into my bag, some extra puny points, or some rubies, which are pretty nice to have rubies. Then you're gonna check out the different special abilities of some of the pieces, which will give you some rubies and possibly make this droplet move ahead. And then you're gonna get a ruby. People who comes to a ruby place, the space that you score is the one after the last one you placed. That's the one you score. You will get a ruby if you are at a ruby space. Then you will get points, but if your potion exploded, like in Potion Explosion, but in that game you want your potion to explode, you don't want it in this game. It's bad. It's a different game. It's not called Potion Explosion 2. You don't want it to explode. If you do, you would have to choose between the next two phases. You will have to choose between getting points or being able to buy new pieces for your bag. So, let's say my potion did not explode. I am happy. Woohoo! I did not explode. That means I will get point. In this example, I get 1 point. And then we get to buy pieces. And I went all the way up to the number 7 space, which means I can buy pieces over here for 7 coins. They're not coins, really coins in the game, but the number you come to is the amount of coins you can buy pieces for. You can buy 1 or 2 pieces, and the price is under the piece. The reason you want these pieces is 2 different reasons. The first reason is that some of the pieces have different numbers on them, 1, 2, and 4. That means that the higher number you have, the longer you can go on your board. The other reason as well is that all the different pieces have different abilities. Not all of them, like this pumpkin, no ability, just boring, but most of them have abilities that when you pull them from the bag, you will get some bonus or some special action for placing that kind of piece. I'm not gonna go through all of them because there are 4 different sets of these books, so you will have to play around and see what you will like when you try out this game. Then, after you have scored points and bought some pieces, you can use 2 gems or rubies to get this upwards, the droplet thing. The farther you get it, the better, as you can start from there and get more points and more coins to buy even better pieces, or you can refill your flask. And the flask is used when pulling pieces from the bag. If you don't want the last piece, you can take it and put it back in the bag and you have drinking up the potion. But you can then use 2 rubies to refill the potion, or probably go out and buy a new potion. And then, after that, you will score some points. At the beginning of the next round, you're just going to continue playing. There are some special events, and also, if you are farther behind, you will also get this rat tail token that you can put somewhere here, depending on how far behind you are, so that you will have a little bit of a head start in the next round. And that's basically how you play this game. It's a really simple game to play, so let's get back up and see if I think it's a good one. So what do I think about this game? Well, I think this game is good. Let's see. There's some things I like about this game and the things that do not work especially well for me. So let's start with the things I do like, the things I do think are good and fun, and thumbs up. Let's start with those because I like being positive. I do like also saying things I don't like about games because I feel like it's important to tell you what I don't like. That's even more important than to say like this game is fun. So let's start with what I do like a lot about this game. What I do like a lot is these books and the different ingredients that you can have. All of these books, there's 4 sets of books that makes it you can play 4 different ways in each, 4 times with different books, and you can also mix and match them. Some of the sets are good, some of the sets are not as fun. I don't remember which was fun. I think there was like 2 of them I enjoyed the most. The actions felt most interesting. It felt like you could actually make kind of a strategy around what you were doing, what kind of pieces you wanted, and that sort of thing. So I really like the different abilities of this ingredient, which makes every game feel different and every game feel interesting and unique. The other thing I really like is that you can play kind of like an advanced version with the backside of this, where you have another kind of a track down here where you get another droplet token, and every time you move on the droplet, every time you can move your droplet, you can either move it here or down here to get different bonuses, points, and free tokens, ingredient tokens to put in your bag. For me, I will never play without it if I don't teach the game. I think it's more interesting with this. Adds a little bit more to a game that is pretty light. So it's a really fun addition to the game. So those are the things I like the most about the game. The variability, basically, the way that the game is different each time. I also really have this is kind of strange because I like this and I don't like this. I really like pulling things out of a bag and seeing what it is. I like that. But also I don't like it because for me, this game is too luck-based. It's not a long game, so if you don't mind luck-based games, this is not going to be a problem for you because the game isn't that long. But for me, the game feels a little bit luck-driven, a little bit too much luck-driven for what I want. Of course, I can buy the pieces I want and put them into the bag, but then again, I can end up only drawing the white pieces. I can buy 4 pieces that are really good and never see them in the game if I'm unlucky, because you're going to get quite a few pieces in the bag after a while. There's 9 rounds of the games, and you're going to get quite a few pieces during those rounds. 1 or 2 pieces every round probably. For me, it feels a bit like the luck of the draw will either win you or lose you the game. I think, as I said, with some of the sets there are more strategies that you can actually play to try to mitigate that. But with some of the sets and overall, I feel like the game is too luck-driven for me. Basically, other than that, the game is fun. It is worth playing. It looks okay. It's kind of like you know what you get. You see the cover. You know it's like a Euro game. I love that. But this is kind of actually a fun cover. The artwork is okay. I think this kind of looks pretty neat. It's a cool cauldron where you will build a potion around. I like how they did that. I think overall this game is good. I don't think it's going to be one I'm going to put out and play a lot of times. But maybe once in a while when I want to play something quick, when I just want to sit down and relax and don't brain melt and just play something that is fun, quick. And if you are if you know going into it, it's going to be kind of a lot of luck with the drawing, you might not care so much. So all in all, I think this is a good game. Before we end off, I want to talk about the Kennerspiel des Jahres. Do I think this will win? There are 3 nominees. The nominees are Die Quacksalber von Quedlinburg, it's Ganz schön clever or something like that, and it is Heaven and Ale, which are the 3 nominees. I have only played the online version of the dice game Ganz schön clever, but I have played the other 2 quite a bit, and for me, I don't hope this will win. I think maybe the dice game will win. For me, I would of course hope that Heaven and Ale would win, but I think it's too heavy to win the Kennerspiel. It's usually sometimes it's just one heavy game there to feel to say yeah, we care, there are games here, but we're not gonna choose it because we're gonna choose one of these games that are a bit lighter, because that's what a Kennerspiel are for. I might be wrong, but for me, I think this might win. Either way, probably the same designer made all the games, so he will win anyways. If not, Heaven and Ale win. But this was a fun game. A game I recommend if you want a lighter game, a family-style game that do not take long time. It's quite easy to teach, not too many rules, easy to get into, and it's fun to play. It is really fun. Not one of my favorites, but a good game that I think you should check out. If anything I said seems like positive points to you, go check out Die Quacksalber von Quedlinburg. And that's everything for this video. Thank you so much for watching. I'm Johannes. You've been watching Board Gaming Ramblings. Please subscribe to our channel if you haven't done so already. More videos are coming soon. Thank you so much for watching, and bye bye.